sports. And everyone's watching Ramondre Stevenson. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards and a pair of scores. It's the Pats and the Saints, and it's coming up next on...
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Patriots defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, and they love those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? You know, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he hasn't evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball.
Fourth down, Matt arises, sent on the punt. The all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Eluding the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well. And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins. And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On play action, it's Carr. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 1st down, Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They're the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, You would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Fields going to move him around. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get it. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to those former level.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Running left is Stevenson, shedding the tackle, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Here we go.
Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again. That one on the money to Bourne downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. 2nd and 14, as they've got it as we resume action.
Get it
Here's Fields. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On a slant, complete to Michael Thomas. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Michael Thomas. And down to the 7-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here. Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being an outlaw partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive. Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 23 yards the pickup there. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards. Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of...
Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Off play action, Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. He's got room at the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Juwan Bentley there to get him down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9. Carr now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can...
Touchdown, Saints! A great play there. His...
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Parker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Fields. Finding Bourne here over the middle. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Carr. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing them out at quarterback.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Back to throw. Fields.
He finds Douglas complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
A gain of 12 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with enough.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now Carr. Get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a play fake. Carr.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
In motion right is Thomas.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand to Kamara.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Thomas, the man in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas.
His first rushing touchdown on the year.
Here we go. 11. Out, let's go.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
And they are going for it. Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.